Hello, hello, my lovely Libras, and welcome to Soulsake Tarot. My name is Christina, and I'm going to be doing your general read for the upcoming week of January. I hope that y'all are doing well. See what we can get here for my leaves for excuse me, the upcoming week. Agape, Gnosis, the box, pesky box, the desert. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay. The desert, the box, Gnosis, agape, the vessel, and Eros. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and say that you guys have been in or feeling entrapped, boxed in. The idea with the box is that each time you break out of a cycle, you find yourself right back in the same scenario, only this time more restrained than you were the last time. And then, with each passing, round, it just gets tighter and tighter and tighter, and you feel more and more confined, and like you just want to break out of the box. The Gnosis card with the box and the desert. It's like a rough week for you guys. It's a theme for everyone, I think. But it's that idea of just feeling like you're going round and round in circles. Like you just can't seem to really escape whatever it is that you're involved in that's just, got you feeling some type of way. And then you have the desert. And I feel like possibly you guys are just pulling away from it all, just entirely just I need a break, give me a vacay or, something like that. Because you just need to pull away from what it is that's leaving you feeling, confined. And you're just doing the same thing over and over and over again with no forward momentum, I want to say. Because the idea is that you're not going anywhere but in circles or boxes, squares and circles and squares. But you're not moving forward, and I feel like that's just really frustrating you. So you're pulling away and just trying to kind of gain some understanding and some insight onto how it is that you, I want to say, will escape, make your great escape. And then you've got agape. And so I really do I think that's what's going on here, is you're just pulling away from everything and, everyone, the situations that have you feeling trapped, and you're going within to really kind of gain some insight and understanding on why it is that you keep finding yourself in this situation and how it is that you can get the fuck out. And then the vessel and Eros is the idea of build it or break it, the vessel. I kind of get the feeling of timidity right now. Just this feeling of timidly moving. You can see the person's naked and they're covering themselves. And it's just kind of that idea of feeling exposed and trying to hide yourself a little bit, but also knowing that you're you're limited in your ability to hide. And then it's also that card of build it or break it. Like I said, like everything comes in a container, everything has a vessel, in some form or fashion. And then you have arrows, romance, love. And so I feel like you're wanting to move toward a person in your life, but you're just feeling a little bit exposed and a little bit timid is the feeling that I have right now. And in part it could just be because of all the things that you guys have been going through. I mean, y'all have just been dealing with some shit. And it's like you're just tired. I think sometimes you're just, you have to deal with a lot of it and you feel tired, and then you feel extra exposed because you, I think, had to come out of a place of almost feeling taken advantage of, is what I want to say. So let's get some clarifiers and see what else we can get here for my leads. The Fool and the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is a partnership card. Can be romantic, but it doesn't have to be. It can be, it's just the idea of finding balance, moving forward and finding balance. So I'm going to say that the Fool is like you post the box, the Gnosis in the desert. Because the Fool's not trapped, like the Fool's not stuck. So it seems like you guys are going to be getting out of this confinement that you're feeling, and moving in a direction that's bringing you balance. You're just going to have to kind of like endure a little bit of confinement for a second. Let's see what else we can get here from my ladies. Well, we had the Four of Pentacles pop out, which is just this idea of control. And leaves, I mean, for your reads, okay, so we're going to reach back for a second. For a lot of your reads at one point in time, this is what it meant to be in a relationship with someone. Like, a relationship to you meant manipulation and control. And you found yourself playing the role of the manipulator and the controller. And it's almost like that, like self-fulfilling prophecy of, if it's the one thing that you say you'll never do, good and goddamn guarantee it's the one thing that you will do. Like, I don't know why. I don't know if it's some like weird force of nature that like ensures that is a fact, which is why I never say never, because you never know. The second you say you'll never do it is the second you do it. And leaves a theme that has been present for your reads has just been the idea that, like you don't view relationships as anything more than like a bothersome place to be controlled and manipulated. And I don't mean like nothing more than that ever. That's dramatic and like calm down. But like also just kind of this idea that when things go south, that's how they go south. You know what I mean? Like that's when things take a turn for the worse. It's when people start thinking that they can manipulate you and control you. But you, I want to say, got caught in a cycle of doing the same thing to other people that you were afraid of being done to you. And I think that you've had to pull away, or you're like in coming into this, again, further understanding. I mean, y'all's read for, I guess it was for the month of January, it was just like a whole lot of like understanding and illumination. So round one, yeah. But it's just that idea of coming into the illumination of your cycles and your tendencies, and how, when you speak something, even if you're speaking it against another person, you're speaking it into existence even within yourself. It's kind of the idea of like a one rotten apple spoils the whole cart. Because if you're constantly facing and dealing with this type of drama that another person brings into your life, and then you have to one up them, and you have to be able to, you know what I mean? Like that starts to become your habit of thinking and your habit of existence, and it's just like, it's not even an intentional thing sometimes. It's just this environmental behavior. And I think that you're becoming aware of that and wanting to move through that, to move toward balance. And then you have with the Fool and the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Y'all have had the Queen of Cups in a few of your reads. But it's that idea of, I want to say, just like with a renewed sense of spirit, moving away from this behavior that has kind of like boxed you in and like locked you down, to the point where you just feel like you can't escape it, and that you're pulling away from it, and you're finding, just kind of like this illuminated sense of truth. And I want to put the Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of pentacles here, but like also, I guess there's only two, but it could be that you're setting out to find a new job. I don't know. Maybe you're getting a promotion. I don't know. I kind of get the feeling that you're leaving altogether. But again, take it how it resonates and leave the rest. The Fool card and the Queen of Pentacles, because I feel like what you're wanting to do is set off toward, making this love offering to someone. And, Libras, for a lot of you guys, it could be the person that you've just kind of had, that you're dealing with, that you've been dealing with, throughout the past however long, these interactions and relationship, or the relationship that you've had with this person, who I want to say is somebody who, like, in all honesty, was fighting with you along the way and being like, yo, do you not see this? Like, this is not a good look on anyone ever. The Shadow Dance. The Five of Wands. Yeah, I think you guys could very possibly just be like almost picking a new direction. You're tired of feeling left out in the cold. And I think that whatever it is that you're dealing with, like this cycle that you've found yourself in, is just leaving you feeling always left out in the cold. Like they're never going to let you into, like the privilege of success, because they're constantly going to just be like trying to knock you down and leave you out. And the Shadow Dance and the Five of Wands. And I think that you're tired of feeling like you're watching everybody do what they want. The Shadow Dance is the Devil card in traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, but in the Hidden Realm, it's more the idea of like someone who's just watching another person do what they love and enjoy I mean, in this card, in this story with this card, is just kind of this couple that's in love, and they're dancing their way through life, and he's just watching, you know, enviously, and waiting for his turn to go in and like step in and take over the dance. And the Five of Wands is a card that speaks to going your separate ways. Like everybody just kind of, had been in the tree together and had grown up together, and done all these things together, but like now it was time for them to go in the directions that they wanted to go in life. Kind of like they're each setting out on their own limb. Because I think that you're tired of feeling like you're being left out in the cold. You're tired of feeling like you're being manipulated, and you just want to move forward. Like there's just a sense of exhaustion that I feel with all of this. Like honestly, I mean, even just like I'm just like I don't know. But I mean, it seems like you're moving, away from all of these negative things and toward a balanced state of. I mean, the King of, or the Knight of Pentacles is like an offering. So, I mean, it could be that you guys are getting another job offering, and you're going to just be switching jobs, and you're excited to be moving away from an unhealthy environment, and in turn ready to embark on, just kind of like a whole new venture of life. It's kind of like in a book, I mean, there's chapters in the book, but oftentimes there are books within the book. And I feel like this is almost a completion, not of a chapter, but of a book. And that you're moving toward, book 2 or 3, take it how it resonates. But anyways, I hope this resonates for y'all, and that, you keep your head up, and a smile on your face, and have a fantastic week, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.